know what? Sometimes you just got to go live because like you've been pushing it off anyway and pushing it off and pushing it off. So you got to just do it. You got to just click the live button and just stop procrastinating, you know? Yeah, in the background, I'm already messing up, already having technical issues like usual, but there's your boys. There's your boys there. Um, Happy birthday to the Jesuit order. I think the 493rd or 492nd birthday. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some stuff that we already talked about on the last stream. If you caught it on Triple P. I don't know if I'll even keep this up. We'll see how I feel. Um, but look at this image file here. If I can find the right one. Oh, whoops. That might be the wrong one. Yeah, that's one though. You got Jay Dyer right now streaming to like thousands of people, which is pretty crazy. Here, check this one out here. Apparently it's trending, and it's very trending. Everyone wants to know what's going on with Candace Owens and Andrew Wilson. What's going on? And Patrick Bet David with Candace Owens, Jube and Andrew Wilson. What's going on? And Patrick Bet David. Oh, and now we're looping with Candace Owens. I did that. I did that just now. It's classic. People know who've been here before know that that's a something that happens over here. But we're already off to a great start. I hopped over here to Clint's channel.
At 50 years old, the last thing I want to be doing is wearing a bra.
Whoa.
Now I don't have to because I have these tank tops from Chic Me with the built-in.
So that happened. We're off to a rousing start, folks. We got like one person watching. That's great stuff. TML's got some people. Maybe I'll just hop over there. Let's see what's going on at TML's.
Literally like pounding.
Do
like,
not redeem.
I was just trying to get through to you and trying to understand why you're at.
Okay, so Hostile Hyperboy, it's over there. It's an interesting character. Shout out to DeWitt Straight Laces. It's kind of a cool name. I like it. We're about to hit 500 up on this channel. Finally, it's about time. But I should just get into the code, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should just get into it. So I'm just gonna show this one more time because this is what people want to see. Maybe we'll put it in the algorithm. Maybe if I say it enough times, maybe if I just keep saying, Candace Owens, Andrew Wilson, Patrick Bet David, Candace Owens, Andrew Wilson, Patrick Bet David, Candace Owens debate, Andrew Wilson debate, Andrew Wilson, Candace Owens. No? All right, we got Snowfire, so we're doing something. We're doing something. All right, I'm just going to show it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, happy birthday to the Jesuit Order. It's pretty awesome. They're all great people, amazing people. Where's it at? Where is it at? Yeah, I didn't realize how wrong this meme was. I meant to take out. I edited this meme like more than, yeah, than it looks like right here. Oh wow, it's already okay. I've already been on for 4 minutes. This is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Hold on. I wish there was a way to share Word files, but my screen only lets me share like browser files for some odd reason. Oh, this is an interesting one. I mean, we could get on into this soon because it's almost the 1 year anniversary of Charlie Kirk, which is the day before the 25-year anniversary of 9/11, of course. Back to back. But there's your boy, Tyler Robinson, with an IMDb page. Sid the Kid. Sid the Kid. Anyway, so. All right, let me see how I can do this here. Where's it at? I hope I have it Oh no. Wow, I don't even have it. That's right. It's on my phone, not on my. Oh my god. All right, I'm probably just gonna take this down because I'm failing in more ways than one. 21's your lucky number. We have history. 21. 21, 21, like 21 Savage. Is that what you mean? Like you have history with 21 Savage? It's kind of crazy, and that's what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. I'm probably just gonna take this down because no one's here. Well, you're here, which is good, but and I can't even. It won't even let me show. I have to share my whole screen if I'm gonna show what I'm trying to show. Oh, which I can't anyway because it's on my phone. It's not even one of these files. But I might as well. All right, you know what? I'll just show one of them because it's pertinent. Because as you can see in this meme here, bottom left corner, Colombia earthquake, 47 days, 7.4 magnitude. Colombia earthquake, 47 days after the Venezuela earthquake, which was, I forget if it was a 7.4. I don't think it was, but the other relevance with that obviously is the fact that 47 degrees on that Masonic compass, right? It's the 309th anniversary of Freemasonry on that day. It was also LeoMessi's 39th birthday on that day. And he was obviously the main, the biggest soccer player at the time of the World Cup, other than Ronaldo, who was already out, obviously, and some other people. But Yamal, number 19. So there was the whole 2319 thing. We covered all this on the stream the other night, though. So anyone who caught that, yeah, you already saw that. But the Pope, right? Leo and Jorge. You had Leo and Jorge, like LeoMessi and Jorge. He supposedly lost his father just the other day, 19 days after the World Cup, when he used to be number 19. Yamal was number 19, just like he used to be number 19. And it was 19 years after the picture of them in the bathtub, the Order of the Bath ritual. And yeah, what else? So yeah, Leo and Jorge, right? And again, Pontifex in Latin means bridge builder, right? And when you have the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse, the Pope here, I have that. Where's it at? Where's my let me see here. Let me see here. Oh. Okay. Right. So what's crazy is the Jesuit order equals look at this. This is crazy. Crazy. The Jesuit order equals weather control in like 3 of the base ciphers, I think. The Jesuit order equals weather control. See, 177, 69, 201, 201, right? Like the Jesuit. I'm sorry, like Master of the Temple. Like here, let me see how many 201s I have here. Oh, okay, so only I thought, why did I think that? Oh no, this is a different tab, my bad. Let me see. Oh, that's in a different browser, Dan. That's in the Brave browser. Why am I not in Brave? You know what? I have a problem streaming from Brave for whatever reason, but Chrome seems to work, but I'd rather not use Chrome. But anyway, so you see Jesuit Order has that super match to weather control. I mean, 3 out of 4 base ciphers, 1206 in reverse Sumerian. They have that 667, right? It's kind of like 666 and 67 in one 667. But yeah. How many ciphers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 ciphers. Crazy. So I wonder who's behind the weather control. Could it be the Jesuit order? But anyway, shout out to them. It's their birthday, 492 years, I think. Amazing people, incredible people. Yeah, one thing I wanted to show too. Let me see. Am I still? Oh, this whole time I'm not. Incredible. Incredible. I thought I pressed share screen. I thought I pressed share screen this whole time. Let me see. Yeah, I'm having some slow ass computer. Some slow. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the video that we were watching the other day on Triple P. What I forgot to mention is that this guy, I posted this because when I was done with the stream, StreamYard let me upload an AI enhanced picture from or video from the stream I did, and it was the part where I was covering this video, and unfortunately, some of this I think the sound was cut out of the part where they were talking, but not in the short, but in my stream. But what I forgot to mention, I think, was that Arturo is the name of this guy supposedly here on the right, and the Superior General of the Jesuits is Arturo. His name is Arturo Sosa, the current Superior General. And yeah, it's just crazy because this I pointed out again how this video happened to have 201 comments, and let's see if it still has 201 comments. Let's see. Sort by newest. It shows 201 right here, 201 comments, but I'm gonna update it and see if anyone added a comment. And now it's just getting, yeah, it's still 201. So it's still 201. And they still have 66.6K subscribers. So, and there was something else. And again, the SJ, right? Like Southern Jurisdiction, which is a whole lot like Society of Jesus. And it just so happens to be a video on the Vatican, Knights Templar, Mason, Vatican connection there. I mean, they're not even hiding it. It's the title of the video. So, but yeah. Anyway, so covered that. We did the eclipse stuff. I don't know if we watched this particular video. How can you help me? How can you help me? I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. I guess, right? Well, it would be mutual. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think we watched a little bit of this in a different video.
Where does it come from? This quest, this need to solve life's mysteries, so the simplest of questions can never be answered.
What's this? More camera. It's for the eclipse.
Yo, this chick
I covered the sun today.
in Resident Evil, I forget which Resident Evil it is. Bro.
Look at it, it's cool. You need to come get
Oh, that's Ali Larder, right? Ali Larder.
Solar eclipse? Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be total. Not yet, no. Some other part of the world, yes. A global event. Makes one appreciate just how small our planet really is. And we're all quite small, really, aren't we? Have you seen this? Washing my past attachments, yeah, land on the ground, one thing I'm missing. What the fuck is happening up there?
What is happening? Okay. Oh, the eye. That's the perfect time to stop it. What I wanted to get to right, was not an eyeball, but rather a different eyeball. So I guess it's still an eyeball. Is it going to show up? Yeah. But we're going to scroll below the eyeball and actually just play the short one more time. Because I think this is just a great wink and a nod from the Vatican with this video here from the Scottish
I'm over
Rite
here
channel
on the official YouTube channel.
for the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, SJ USA. Huh, SJ. Interesting. Like Society of Jesus? Coincidence? I don't know. Go figure. How many comments do they have right now on this video? 201. Wow, you don't say. You don't say, dude. What are the chances? What are the chances that they have 66.6 subscribers? I mean, really? On a video called Freemasons, the Knights Templar, and ready for this? The Secret Vatican Discovery. Should have just said the Secret Vatican Partnership. Huh. Wow. I mean, what to make of that? With Mr. Scottish Rite peeking there in the top left, in the background. With Mr. 201 there in the top right. In the back. Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that, folks? 66,600 roughly subscribers. I wouldn't even be surprised if they have exactly 66,600 subscribers. I wouldn't be surprised
We
if
promise
it's
a
just
tenfold
stuck
refund
there,
if it
seemingly somehow just by crazy coincidence. Because
Hi, how are we doing today? I'm Officer Brandon, Springfield Township Police Department.
Stop it, Josh. How are you?
So the reason I stopped you is you are suspended with a warrant for your arrest.
I am?
So do me a favor, turn off the car, put the keys up on the dash, detain you for that warrant, and because you are suspended actively. Oh. Hey.
What?
Come here.
Hello?
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
As what?
Oh my God.
Her meth pipe. He's playing with the meth pipe right now. No, don't reach for it. That's evidence now.
Well, I don't want him to have
Well,
that.
that's why I'm going to do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on. He'll be here in 2 minutes. I'm right across from my office.
Yeah,
okay.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
There's no way. All right. Enough fun and games.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh.
I like to take Egregorian on, but I still declined to debate in a week with sources. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was muted. So I've been muted. No sound. Wow. Starting to laugh. You're funny. Yeah, I just whatever. It's just because it's late and I'm on, it's late as fuck, so for one. But don't say I didn't tell you, so bye. Yeah. I wasn't muted, so I don't know what happened there. But I was muted when I came back over, so anyway, and I don't know what's going on with this background here. I'm not exactly sure what is happening here. Wait a minute. All right. Where are we at? All right, so I was showing how, yeah, the 127, right, 128, which obviously is connected because they're with the rule of Occult, they kind of are the same number in a way, right? But the 2319 and the 528 matrix code bridge and revelation, kind of wild how Eclipse has E-Pic in it, right? Just like the viral E-Pic of Soros on Saros Eclipse Day connection, and yet another father and son /son piece, just like the LeoMessi and Jorge, or Lionel Messi, right? Like Lion L. It's literally, his name is Lion L. Messi, like Messiah, right? Jesus the Messiah, the Lion of Judah, right? So just like the LeoMessi dad, Jorge death ritual, Jorge Messi, synced up with PopeLeo and Pope Jorge Mario, right? Jorge Mario, like Pope Francis, his name was Jorge Mario Bergoglio, which had Leo in it. Bergoglio was his last name. The end of his name has literally Leo. So you could literally and figuratively and alphabetically say that he is picking up where Pope Francis left off, because his name is the very end of Pope Francis's name, Jorge Mario, which is a whole lot like Jorge Messi. And so it's all synced up because the World Cup, he lost in Argentina, right? End of Lionel Messi's like career after being, well, not I don't know if it's the end of his career, but you know what I mean? He lost to you saw the whole passing down ritual of former number 19 Messi to now he's 10, right? He was 10 for the World Cup, but Yamal was 19, just like he used to be 19, and it was 19 years after the bath, ritual. But anyway, so note before starting, hopefully you haven't missed out. We've covered all the insane 2319 connections between so much surrounding the World Cup MegaRitual, like Spain winning the 23rd and 19th World Cup with number 19 Yamal after LeoMessi, formerly number 19, passed down the GOAT status upon losing 19 years after the Messi Yamal Order of the Bath pick ritual, as well as JimmyFallon's numerology mockery ritual skit at this, on the Tonight Show, at the same time that the movie, the number 23 with Jim Carrey, another Jim, is 19 years old, 2319, right? And as well as James Franco 2319, which is his actual URL. If you go to his YouTube page, you type that in at James Franco 2319 after his viral and cryptic 2319 posts. So you have the three different James, right? You have James Carrey, Jim Carrey. You have James Fallon, Jimmy Fallon, and James Franco. So Jim, Jimmy, and James, the three different variants of James, right? And James is a very important and old name. Goes farther back to even King James. But in the times of recent, you have the vice president who is a James, right? James Donald Bowman, J.D. Vance, who very well could be president one day. Skull and Bones, J.D. Vance, right? And Trump is, Trump is obviously Donald John Trump, right? Or Donald Johann Trump, or Donald Johann Trump, rather. And Charlie Kirk, right? Charles James Kirk, another James. Yeah, and then you had Captain James Kirk, which was William Shatner, but Captain James Kirk is practically the same as Charles James Kirk, because they're both a C word name that's 7 letters. Their names practically identical, and so it's highly ironic that there was William Shatner news right around the time of the Charlie Kirk incident, that he was supposedly, people thought he died or whatever, but he just was getting like some medical work done or something, but it was a viral thing at one point. But anyway, so the 127 code, right? Remember that 127 is the 9/11 code. Towers 1, 2, and 7 came down on the 9/11, aka came down on 9/11. Sorry, aka the new Pearl Harbor, which was first, meaning Pearl Harbor was on 12/7, December 7th, and in gematria, ground zero equals 127. So again, there's always been this obvious link between Pearl Harbor and 9/11, but anyway, so this is right before the big 25th anniversary of 9/11. George Soros' son, Alex Soros, was born the day Back to the Future ends within the film on Teddy Roosevelt's 127th birthday, October 27th in 1985. And again, I already brought it up with the rule of Hillel, with a number you can add or subtract 1, essentially. But the day of the Soros GoldenGateBridge picture, August 12th, 128, right? The 12th of the 8th month. It was 7372 days, or 7,372 days after June 6, 2006, right? 666. That span of days, written backwards, if you just flip that span backwards, it's 2737, which is the literal length in meters of the Golden Gate Bridge that they were taking a picture in front of, right? So, and again, Soros, George Soros and Alex Soros, right? Like Saros, the eclipse that was happening that day, just the other day. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. premiered right before 9/11, right? Shortly there before, on October 28th, where in the movie, the emergency code is 2319. And the day of the terrorist threat on Golden Gate Bridge, the day of the terrorist threat on the Golden Gate Bridge, that day before 9/11, because I'm pretty sure Monsters Inc. came out right before 9/11, 2001. Here, let me fact check that. I don't like to, in case I'm Monsters Inc. And you think monsters right here, see, 2001, yeah. So you think monsters, oh, there's another John too, right? Because I'm pretty sure John Goodman is the guy who plays the main dude, right? Just like Donald John Trump. But Monsters Inc. release date. Yeah, November. Okay, here it says November 2nd, but prequel. Wait, what? Was Monsters Inc. changed after 9/11? What? Yes, Monsters Inc. was altered slightly just 2 months before its November 2001 release due to the September 11th attacks. That's crazy. What in the world? You kind of think about that. It's like, why would something like that change, the production of some animated movie? But it just goes to show you who's making them, because the same people who were probably behind the orchestration and promulgation of this event that we all witnessed, if you were alive back then, probably the same people behind a lot of the media. It's probably that group that starts with the C and then the A, and then there's the A. The C and the I and the A, I mean, rather. The C, the I, the A. But, I see you said something here. Okay. Oh, yeah, so okay, here, I'm just going to finish, where's it at? Where'd it go? Ah, I see. I'm just going to finish this, because I'm probably not going to be on too long. I just wanted to get through this here, but yeah, so the Monsters Inc. Premiered premiered 10/28. Supposedly that's what I had seen before. That's why I have that here. So, anyway, the day of that was the day of a terrorist threat on the Golden Gate Bridge, right? And so 2, 3, and 19 are the 1st, 2nd, and 8th prime number, like how Monsters Inc. released 10/28, the day of the. Oh, I double typed that. Whoops. Anyway, so but yes, shout out to to Widow's Son for... Oh, no, I didn't include his in here. Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, maybe it was the Monsters Inc. piece. I'm tripping. But yeah, shout out to Decoding Our Reality too, obviously, and Number Games and Golden Age Deception and Cody, because he that video, I think I watched it all on the Soros optics. But so George Soros also equals 528 in Satanic Gematria. Let me fact check myself here. George Soros 528 in Satanic. And hold on. I keep losing this freaking tab, dude. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, his name equals in Satanic Gematria equals 528, and the Golden Gate Bridge officially opened to vehicular traffic on 528. Soros Golden Gate Bridge pick, a Saros Eclipse cycle tribute on Eclipse Day during the so-called Golden Age, and America 250 and 9/11's 25th anniversary was posted 13,050 weeks after the U.S. was founded, and Golden Gate Bridge equals 135. Just like that amount of weeks. Perfectly synced. Perfectly scripted. I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they do it. These people are fucking... they got some interesting knowledge, but or application of it somehow. Unless there's just some nature to it that's... I refuse to believe it's all natural. You know, I refuse to believe all this shit's natural. It's just... It doesn't seem like that's possible, but not all of it, but some of it is obviously not, more than others. But what do you think of this one here? The 8/12 eclipse was 3888 weeks since the queen became queen, and that's the church. And keep in mind, she was born on 2/6 on February 6th, like the year that we're in, the 2026. But that's the Church of Satan code, right? Founded in 1966. If you multiply the date of the founding of the Church of Satan, 4 times 3 times 1 times 9 times 6 times 6, it equals 3888. Just like that span of weeks from the eclipse to when the queen became queen. Of course, she's been dead now for years, but allegedly, or she just had her lizard consciousness transferred. Maybe I don't know how it all works, but anyway, so 666, right? The number of the beast, supposedly 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18, and 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. And if you take those two numbers and multiply them by one another, 18 times 216, it's, again, you're right, but you get the 3888 again. So yeah, it's not just the Church of Satan code, but that's the obvious what they're using. You know, they don't own that code. They're just tapped into some interesting knowledge is all. But anyway, oh, I just hit 36 minutes and 36 seconds. That would have been perfect to end right there. Anyway, I think you guys get the gist, though, of what I'm presenting. And I don't know what's coming next, but it is about to be 9111 days after 9/11, which is literally like the date if you drop the zeros. And obviously 9/11 is also, people are more so looking out for some shit to pop off right before 9/11, but I don't see why it wouldn't just pop off right on 9/11. Either way, time will tell. I'm sure we'll still be here. I heard a quote recently that was like, the one thing you can be sure of is that the world will end. I mean, that the world won't end, but you will, you know? So you got to wrestle with that mortal reality that, yeah, you're only going to be here so long. The Earth's probably going to long outlive any of us. So, anyway, I pushed this stream off for hours. It is what it is. And, yeah, maybe I'll just put this on private. We'll see what happens. Because it would be better to present that information as a short I like playing around with the shorts now. Imagine getting as many views on a short as you did on a long stream, or better yet, more views on a short than you did on a long stream. It puts it all into perspective. Not that it's about views, but anyway. Yep. So some outro music would be cool, I guess, right? That would make me a cool guy. That'd make me a cool guy if I played some outro music. I like to think of myself as a cool guy, but I also, you know, at the same time think, you know, I definitely know that I'm a tranny at the end of the day, so it's I can't not be a tranny. It's just the way it is, man.
Company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderous scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive. Selling their body parts. What more do you need to know
I'm out.
about these
I love y'all. Peace.